final set to take place on Saturday at Moses Mabhida Stadium, kick-off 1800 hours between the Pirates, the home team, versus Mamelodi Sundowns. We are joined by the home team coach, Coach Jose Rivera, as well as team captain Innocent Maela. Welcome, gentlemen. Maybe just to kickstart things with the opening question, Coach, if you can just give us a brief summary of how the preparations have been going thus far, and preparations from the players' perspective, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. From the players' perspective, training has been good. Keeping focus, very important match for us. We insist on the things that we do each and every time when we prepare for a match. The mood is good, intensity is high, and we are looking forward to the match.
Good afternoon. It's a good week. We have plenty of time to prepare the game. Something that obviously from the coaching perspective, it's good, it's great. We have time to work on every single aspect before the game. In terms of motivation, it goes without saying. We're going to play a final. We're going to play a final on Saturday, so the players are really focused. And just counting the days to find ourselves there 6 o'clock on Saturday and fight for the title one more time.
Okay, we're now open for questions from the floor. As per norm, we've got a roving mic. Please identify yourself as well as the media company you represent prior to asking a question.
It's Chad from SABC Sport. Coach, just how difficult is it to put these last few results aside and just focus on this one game? It is obviously a final and guys get to motivate themselves, but those results, you just throw them out the window. Is there something to learn from them?
I don't even know which results you are talking about. I'm fully focused in the final. I'm not a person that used to add drama to the drama. It's done, it's gone. There's nothing we can do anymore. What we can do is do our best this week in order to be prepared. We know we have to execute a very good game if we want to be the champions one more time, and that's where our attention is. We try to learn from the mistakes, but at the same time, like I said, we don't want to, find ourselves crying in the corners about. We look for the future. I think it's an excellent opportunity for us one more time after a difficult period to be in a final and try to prove ourselves in such a scenario like that.
Coach Benjamin Miranda Sokaladum. Coach, you played Sundowns in the league and you lost 1-0, and you are playing them on Saturday in the cup final. Would you have preferred not to play them in the league, or that gives you an advantage to say now you know what to expect on Saturday?
No, I think we are both teams. We are teams that we know each other very well. I think there's a big respect between us in both directions, and that means that we both are spending time analyzing each other, trying to understand what both teams are doing, the differences in between the game. There's always differences between us in our direct matches. Last time was not an exception. There were some differences. Probably there's going to be small, little details different in the next game. And like I said already, last season is nice to play against, because it's a team that is asking many different questions during the game, as we do. So I think it's also attractive for them to play Pirates, and it's always, I think every time we finish that type of games, both teams are better teams. in my opinion. So I think this one is not going to be an exception. It's the first time that we find them in a final, and that's going to make also a little bit of differences in the approaches, maybe, or not. I don't know. Let's see on Saturday what kind of teams we find there, because the nature of the game is different. We've never seen them in a final. It's going to be the first time, so we don't know exactly, how the teams are going to behave there.
Coach, good afternoon. Mazola from SABC Sport. I wanted to ask you, how do you deal with the changing landscape of expectations for a coach? I mean, you were saying the other day that the 1 week, handsome guy, players, this one is a magician or whatever, things like that. But they are ever changing this week. It's something else. How do you handle that?
No, I think you didn't understand my opinion. My opinion was about your world, the media world, the media environment, the things that you like to talk about it, how quick you change your opinions depending on 1 or 2 results, or how quick you change your opinions depending on if one player scored 2 goals today and then he doesn't score in the next 3 games. It's you. I was talking about you, not about myself. For me, it's every time the same. We try to approach the weeks with the same intention, which is help our players to win games, to win championships. We have an opportunity just very soon, and that's the intention. So it was not about us. For us, it's always the same. If we cannot do it, if I couldn't make it possible to be focused every week in what's coming, then it's because I shouldn't be there where I am. So that's not the question. I was talking about the other reality, like parallel reality, that you try to build around the teams and around the last result, always the last result.
After the coach, Kamkhalo Mokhane, YFM. Coach, supporters call you Dulce Español, a sweet from Spain, because ever since your arrival in the club, you have made it to 3 back-to-back finals, two of which you've already won and one that is coming on Saturday. So what would you attribute that success to?
I'm not sweet, and I'm not making finals. I'm part of excellent and professional structure, starting from the players. They are the ones who are going to find themselves again for 3 times in a row in a final. I think it's something to first of all to respect from every angle. It like I explained already so many times. This is a collective. This is a team. We have to come here and represent everybody. But behind our success, there's many faces. There's many names. There's a lot of players, a lot of people around myself in the staff. I'm not pretending to be modest. It's the way that I see this profession. And we all have a big and different influence in what's happening to the team. Obviously, I have the last word in everything we do and the main responsibility. That's why I'm here. But we just want to continue the same way. We just want to find ourselves always in the last game in every competition. Unfortunately, this season is not going to be possible in every competition, but this one it is. So very happy again. I know that our fans are also really looking for us to see ourselves in this type of games, and here we are one more time. We're going to do our best. We're going to give all on the field, out of the field, in order to make it possible, because we don't want to only be in the final. We want to be the better team, obviously, and if we are the better team, probably we'll get a good result.
Okay. Next 3 questions. Just a reminder, there's also the captain available for questions.
Coach Siasanga from Sunday World. Coach, It seems like you have the core of your squad back. You saw the likes of Lodge, Ule, and Ramirez. They seem very sharp. So just how delighted are you to have them back, and given the fact that you'll be having a lot of options ahead of this crucial encounter on Saturday?
I feel good. I feel, glad to have many options, many players available. Like I said already as well several times, we have a big squad, not only in terms of number, also in terms of quality. It's complicated sometimes, as you can imagine, to select star 11 in this squad. It's always a difficult task, but at the same time, it's difficult to make a mistake because they are all good, and when they are on the field, it's because they are fit, they are ready, they are mentally prepared, and in that way, I'm a lucky coach to have this kind of material in my hands. So I can't complain.
Obviously, it's been a couple of poor results leading towards the final. As the captain, and obviously you have a group of senior players, just not yourself. What is the role that you play to calm the nerves of the team, obviously? And does this poor results can it be a blessing in disguise that you can play with, how can I say, more freedom? Because everybody's expecting Sundowns to be favourites now.
No, not at all. Because within the group, within the squad, we're also expecting ourselves to win. So it's not like you're going into the match with no pressure because of our opponents. No, not at all. And usually what we do, after the match, we sit down, we have a meeting, we analyze, we see our mistakes, and then that's it. We leave it in the past, then we focus on the next match. Our focus goes fully into that match. We don't think or talk about what happened in the past results, or we don't use that as fuel. No, not at all. We want to be at our best in each and every game that we play. That's what we aspire, to be that team. So, we have senior players, but to be honest, all the guys within the group, they know why we're here. We want to win games. We want to be in a place where we play for titles, like the coaches has been saying, one more final. We are excited, the mood is good, the focus is there, confident and strong. So, we don't go into matches thinking, no, there's no pressure. There's always pressure. We expect ourselves to win. We are that club, that team. So, yeah.
Final two questions. Want to take us? Colonels. Golden Trust.
It's been a year now. I think I saw a year or two since he's been here. Are there any changes that you can share with us that you have seen in the squad ever since the switch from Spain?
Please repeat the question.
Just want us to share with us the changes, in the squad changes from a player's perspective, just the changes that have been brought about by the coach in this whole year that he's been here now.
Okay, I'm struggling to understand the question because when the coach came in, we had a new team. You remember, we were still doing the team.
The progress that you've seen.
Oh, the progress. Oh yeah, no, the progress has been there. Even the way we play, you can see we play with more fluidity. Like you said, it's been a year now working with the coach, so we understand him better. We understand him and his technical team better. What they expect from us each and every day at training, how we go about our preparations, how we go about our meetings, etc., etc. So there has been good progress. I think for us to be going into our third final in a row, it says it all, doesn't it? So it's been positive. It's been a blessing in disguise. The coach and also his technical team. They help us a lot. They are there for us when we need them the most. They're not only coaches, but we see them as fathers also. So yeah, I mean, it's been good. You know, I don't want to lie. It's been positive.
Final question. Preferably, can you stop directing the press conference? Thank you. Preferably from somebody who hasn't had an opportunity to ask yet. Okay, now Chad, you have the last question.
Thank you. Coach, just going back to Moses Mabhida, it's obviously where you won this trophy last year. Does that bring special memories back, and does that add an extra element of motivation, knowing that you felt the joy of lifting a trophy at the stadium before?
Yeah, obviously. It was our first time together in a final. It's not only memories about winning, it's about the -1 training, the preparations before the match, the previous days before the match, our conversations in the hotel before the game, you know, that, how can I say, like, uncertainty is the first time we find ourselves together in a final, first experience, the emotion of the players before and during and after the game. It's something that will stay with us forever. Obviously, you don't win a title every week, and there's always a first time to do it for the group. So yeah, there's beautiful memories, but we want to add more. We want to repeat again. It's a stadium where we usually manage to play well and get good results every time we travel to Durban. And probably it's not going to play a very important role in the game, obviously, but somehow makes you feel a bit more at home. And we know that the stadium is going to be sold out. We know that the majority of the fans are going to be Buccaneers, no question about it. And that's going to be an extra for us, an extra motivation. We have the opportunity to. It's a perfect game. It's a final in Durban with our fans against an incredible team as well. So every aspect to offer a good show is there. So yeah, hopefully in the end of the day we can still add more memorable things to our memory. Sorry to repeat myself.